Greetings! Mantore79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is a premium formats. New Era Beast Zeal with Dissolution Monster Acidgush. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the Grade 0 lineup. For the Grade 0s in this deck we're playing 1. Grade 0 Larva Beast Zeal. The Grade 0 Larva Beast Zeal starting unit. Skills: first skill, auto. When a card named Eye of Destruction Zeal arrives this unit, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Search for up to 1 card with Galactic Beast Zeal or Devour a Planet Zeal from among them. Reveal it, put into hand, and shuffle deck. Second skill, auto. When a Dimension Police other than a card named Eye of Destruction Zeal rises unit, you may call this card to the rearguard circle. And at that, we've covered the deck's Grade 0 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 1 Eye of Destruction Zeal. 4. Grade 1 Eternity Chaser. And 2. Grade 1 Dissolution Monster Acidgush. The Grade 1 Eye of Destruction Zeal. Skills: auto. As a Vanguard or Rearguard, when placed, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Grade 2 or greater card of Zeal in this card name. From among them, put it into your hand and shuffle deck. This ability may only be used by a card of the same card name once per turn. The Grade 1 Eternity Chaser. Skills: first skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, cost: discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, choose up to 1 Grade 3 normal unit from your hand and reveal it. If you reveal a card, search your deck for up to 1 Grade 3 card with a different card name from that revealed card. Reveal it, put into hand, and shuffle deck. Second skill, auto. From the back row rearguard circle. When your opponent's rearguard attacks, if that unit's power is 25,000 or less, cost Soul Blast 1 to retire this unit. If the cost and paid, choose one of your units, and it does not get hit until end of battle. It includes power from boost and your opponent's card effects. The Grade 1 Dissolution Monster Acidgush. Skills: first skill, continuous from the hand. You may discard this card as a heal for the cost of calling a G Guardian. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle from hand, cost: remove a heal from hand or drop. If the cost and paid, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle for every 2 of your units. If you have 2 or less units, cost: counter plus 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 2 Devour Planets Zeal. 4. Grade 2 Endless Float. And 3. Grade 2 Toxic Monster Gel Sludge. The Grade 2 Devour Planets Zeal. Skills: first skill, action as a Vanguard or Rearguard, once per turn. Cost: Counterblast 1 and rest 2 Rearguards. If the cost and paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, it gets minus 5,000 power until end of turn. If Devour Planets Zeal is in your soul, draw a card. Second skill, auto. When ruled upon by a Grade 3, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. It gets minus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Endless Float. Skills: first skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, choose one of your Vanguards. It gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Then, cost: discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, call this card to the rearguard. Second skill, auto as a rearguard. When this unit attacks, if your Grade 3 unit was placed this turn, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. Then, at the end of battle, retire this unit. If the cost and paid, draw a card. The Grade 2 Toxic Monster Gel Sludge. Skill: auto. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 2 or greater, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, perform one of the following. If it is a Grade 3 or greater, perform all of them instead. First effect: your opponent may counterblast 1. If you do not, you draw 1 card. Your opponent may Soul Blast 1. If you do not, choose one of your opponent's vanguards, it gets minus 5,000 power until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing, 4. Grade 3, New Era Beast Zeal. 4. Grade 3, Galactic Beast Zeal. And 4. Grade 3, Original Saber 0. The Grade 3, New Era Beast Zeal. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard, Legion, Galactic Beast Zeal. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit may return 4 cards from your drop to your deck once. Search your deck for the specified card and Legion. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard, cost Counterblast 1. If the cost when a card is put into a damage zone, if this unit is in Legion, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's units, and it gets minus 1,000 power for each card in your Vanguard circle or rearguard circle until end of turn. Third skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, if your opponent's Vanguard has 8,000 power or less, Soul Charge 1, choose a card from damage zone and turn it face up. The Grade 3, Galactic Beast Zeal. Skills, first skill, auto as a Vanguard or rearguard. When placed from hand, look at the top card of the deck. Call to rearguard circle. If this unit is on Vanguard circle, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. It gets minus 5,000 power for each marker in your opponent's circles. Second skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. Cost Counterblast 1 and put 1 or more rearguards into your soul. If the cost and paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. Until end of the turn, it gets minus 10,000 power. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater and Devourer of Planets Zeal is in your soul, this unit gets drive plus 1 for each 2 cards put into your soul for this cost. The Grade 3, Original Saber 0. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit attacks from Vanguard or is rolled upon, cost Counterblast 1 or Soul Blast 1. And Soul Blast 1, and if the cost and paid, draw a card, choose one of your opponent's units, and increase or decrease its power to 0 until end of turn. Its power at the time becomes 0. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard once per turn. When this unit is attacked, cost, discard a Grade 3 from hand. If the cost and paid, increase or decrease that attacking unit's critical to 0 until end of battle. Its critical at that time becomes 0. And with that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1. Grade 0, Star Dragon Deed of Infinitude, Elder Breath, Overtrigger. 3. Grade 0, Quick Being, Namazoro, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Impurity Monster, Dalbruber, Critical Trigger. 4. Grade 0, Diamond Ace, Draw Trigger. 2. Grade 0, Dimensional Robo Outfitter Cassie, Heal Trigger. 2. Grade 3, Ultimate Salvation Combination, Adam Bullion. The Grade 0, Star Dragon Deed of Infinitude, Elder Breath, Overtrigger, Skill, Trigger, Additional Effect. Double the power and critical of all of your Frau units until end of turn. Increase the double its power and critical when activated. The Grade 0, Quick Being Namazoro, Critical Trigger, Skill, Auto as a Rearguard, Generation Break 1. When your Vanguard attacks, cost, put this unit to soul. If the cost and paid, draw a card, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power until end of battle. The Grade 0, Impurity Monster Dalbruber, Critical Trigger, Skill, Continuous from the hand. While paying for the cost of Stride, this card will be discarded as your Grade 3. The Grade 0, Diamond Ace, Draw Trigger, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Auto as a Guardian. When placed, cost, discard a card from hand. If the cost and paid, one of your units cannot be hit until end of battle. The Grade 0, Dimensional Robo Outfitter Cassie. Heal Trigger, Skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of calling a G Guardian, cost, bind this card and bind another Heal Trigger from drop. If the cost and paid, Countercharge 1 or Soul Charge 1. The Grade 3, Ultimate Salvation Combination, Adam Bullion, Heal Trigger. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle from hand, if you do not ride a grade 3 or greater unit this fight, perform one of the following. First effect, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Second effect, choose one of your opponent's units, and it gets -2 critical until end of battle. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand, if your damage zone has no cards, put the top card of your deck into damage zone. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. Next, let's get on to the G zone. And now for the G zone. For the cards in this G zone, we start with the G units. For the G units, we have 1. Grade 4, Harmonix Messiah. 2. Grade 4, Cosmo Winger, Unibird Galaxy. 4. Grade 4, Strongest Command Chief, Final Dynamax DX. 4. Grade 4, Heatwave Beast, Geomaglass. And 2. Grade 4, Dark Superhuman Omega. The Grade 4, Harmonix Messiah. Skills, first skill, Continuous. You may only have one Harmonix Messiah G unit in the G deck. Second skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards from your hand to sum their grade, being grade 3 or greater, and discard them. If the cost and paid, stride this card into your Vanguard from face down. Third skill, Auto. When this unit is placed onto Vanguard Circle, choose any number of your locked cards, and unlock them. Choose the same number of cards from your hand as the number of cards unlocked by this effect, and discard them. Third skill, Auto from Vanguard or G Zone. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or at the beginning of your turn, if this card is face up, your damage zone is 2 or less cards, and no new cards are put into your damage zone during your opponent's preceding turn. Cost, put the top card of your deck into damage zone. If the cost and paid, draw a card. Fifth skill, Auto from G Zone. When your grade 1 unit is placed by riding from grade 0, if you went second, cost, reveal this card. If the cost and paid, put a Guardian Shield tick into your hand. The Grade 4, Cosmo Winger, Unibird Galaxy. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards with some of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand and discard them. If the cost and paid, stride this card into Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Continuous from Vanguard. When this unit gets 10,000 power for each card in total from your damage zone and rear guards. Third skill, Burst, Auto from Vanguard. Once per turn, when this unit attacks, cost, turn a card from your G zone face up. If this unit's power is 50,000 or greater until end of battle, it gets +1 critical. And if this unit's power is 100,000 or greater, it gets split drive +2. The Grade 4, Strongest Command Chief, Final Dynamax DX. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards with the sum of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, stride this card to Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When it attacks, cost, turn a card from G zone face up. And put all of your resting rear guards into Soul. If the cost and paid, reveal 7 cards from top of deck. Call up to the same number of cards as the number of face-up cards in your G zone from among them, to rear guard circle in order from highest power, and shuffle deck. If you put 4 more cards into Soul for this cost, all of your units get plus 10,000 power and +1 critical until end of turn. The Grade 4, Heatwave Beast, Geomaglass. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards from with the sum of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, stride this card onto Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Continuous as a Vanguard or from the G zone. If face up, all of your grade 3s on rear guards and guardian circles gives plus 5,000 power, plus 5,000 shield, and intercept. Third skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When it attacks, cost, counterblast 1 and turn a card from G zone face up. If the cost and paid, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Call 2 cards among them to the rear guard circle and shuffle deck. And this unit gets +1 critical until end of battle for each of your grade 3 units. The Grade 4, Dark Superhuman Omega. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose up to 1 or more cards with some of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, stride this card onto Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Auto. Counter Blast 2 and Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards, put into Soul. Choose all of the units in your opponent's front row and reduce the power of those units by the original power of the card put into Soul, but for the effect until the end of the turn. With that, we've covered the deck's G units. Next, let's get on to the G Guardians. And now for the G Guardians. For the G Guardians in this deck we are playing 2 Grade 4 Giant Armor Beast Gyaramelgos, 2 Grade 4 Great Galactic Beast Zeal, the Grade 4 Giant Armor Beast Gyaramelgos. Skills: first skill, G Guardian. If opponent's turn guard step, cost discard a card of heal trigger from your hand. If the cost is paid, call this card to your Guardian Circle from face down. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, cost Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, choose up to 2 Grade 3 normal units from your drop zone, put them into your hand. This unit gets plus 5,000 shield until end of battle for each card put into your hand. The Grade 4 Great Galactic Beast Zeal. Skills: first skill, G Guardian. Usable when both fighters' vanguards are Grade 3 or greater, and the number of face-up G Guardians in your G zone is 3 or less. Opponent's turn guard step. Choose a card of heal from your hand and discard it. If the cost is paid, call this card to your Guardian Circle from face down. Second skill, Auto. Cost: Soul Blast 1. If the cost is paid, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's units. It gets minus 5,000 power until end of battle. If the number of cards in your damage zone is more than your opponent's damage zone, you may counter Blast 1. If the cost is paid, choose one of your vanguards and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's G Guardians. And of that's just all the time we have for today. First I want to say is thank you to the viewers watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. And I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say goodbye and